Welcome back to Corey's Conspiracies. We're back here on Friday.
Thursday.
Thursday, I'm sorry. Thursday.
It's Nartaves Network, baby.
Oh yeah, Nartakes Network. We got a comment up there that says hi from Sarah. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. There's all kinds of interesting stuff going on in the world. I'd love for you to call if you're out there, and
Yeah.
don't feel free to chat in the box. And then yeah. Give me some advice. Let me know about your conspiracies and stuff. Let's talk about some good stuff.
Oh, yeah. How's it sound out there, everybody?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
All right.
Hi, Sarah. All right. Who believes out there that there's going to be a giant earthquake, a huge earthquake in 2017?
Seems like likely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's actually one off the coast reported like 4 days ago off of
Really?
like California coast. Yeah, like 300-400 miles.
There are so many natural disasters happening currently.
Yeah, it's insane. What are they doing? And then I was talking to my friend's friend yesterday about last night about HARP and stuff.
Yeah.
So does HARP have to do anything with it? What is going on? Is it have to do with the solar system? Something's going on.
It's crazy stuff out there.
Yeah, maybe they know it, maybe we don't. Super crazy. But oh yeah, Nartapes, we're in the car passing Skid Row right now. That makes me think about a lot of conspiracies. Like, where'd all these homeless people end up going, man?
Yeah, so many of them just disappear.
Yeah, they just disappear. I seen the other day in New Mexico or Utah that there was thousands of people out of jobs, and they all came together to live outside and build tents and all that stuff and start an outdoor community. And all of a sudden, like the next day, they're all gone. And the news is saying, oh, they just decided to relocate and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man? Some weird, fishy shit out there. I've bumped into a lady in Hollywood one time before, and she convinced me, and she didn't sound crazy, and she swore up and down that there was a hospital in Hollywood that basically takes in people that are so-called crazy or just like kind of out of it or unnutritioned or just going through mental problems or whatever, and they end up killing them.
Crazy.
Yeah, they end up killing them and just like taking their organs and shit, and they're getting away with it. And she swears up and down because she said she was like in it almost and stuff. And I don't find it hard not to believe, unfortunately.
I agree. I think that all sorts of fishy stuff like that could definitely be going on, especially with disenfranchised people that have no family and no one cares about them. It's like, you know, people go missing all the time, and yeah, who knows?
That's scary.
It is.
We got a comment in the box. I've heard about white vans that come up to homeless camps promising to move them somewhere, but they are never seen again.
Scary.
That's funny because I dropped that to my dad one time, and he talked about the white van thing. He said, yeah, the white vans like swing by and scoop them up and stuff. That is crazy. Government white vans.
Secret police.
Secret police.
Scary stuff.
Oh yeah, super scary stuff. Another thing that crosses my mind, Jim Carrey came out with a new article about the new iPhone. I believe it's the 10. It comes out this November, I believe. And it's going to be the biggest deal, obviously, because it's the newest iPhone. But it's facial recognition. And then he has an article saying it just, it's only going to enslave us further, obviously. That's what he's trying to say and tell the world that. So what do you guys think about that? The new iPhone 10. Facial recognition. As soon as you get it, it's probably going to want your face.
Yeah.
Instead of your fingerprints, it's going to get your face. Creepy, scary.
It is creepy.
Because what if the world did go to shit or something happened and, you know, they got your face or whatever. Unless you want to pull a face off.
Yeah, then you could take someone else's face and just use their phone.
Yeah. Take your best friend's face and swap it. Be like, you know what? You have more of a will to live than me, dude. Here. I'm gonna exchange faces. What else? What else?
There's so much.
Oh yeah, false flag attacks on false flag attacks. I don't know what that's about. I've been hearing a lot of stuff on that. And then also this North Korea shit never ends.
Yep.
I don't pay attention to all this stuff, but you just see it somehow randomly online or on your phone. It just pops up right in front of you. What is going on with that? What do you guys think out there?
It's crazy.
Super
Are
crazy.
they going to bomb? Is there going to be a war? It's probably. It seems more likely that it's all the North Korea stuff is just keeping people scared, just like the Cold War.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, we're not actually at war. We just need both of our populations to be scared all the time.
Oh yeah. Second thought. Definitely about that. The mainstream media is going to shut down alternative media. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's going to happen? Do you think mainstream media is going to start shutting down alternative media out there?
So Nartape's network is going to get shut down.
Whoa, that'd be crazy. They're going to round us up in a white van.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, you know what? We want your soul.
Yeah, that's what it's going to end up being, like all demons and angels fighting for our souls. They'll be like, damn, they were right the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Some other stuff crosses my mind. Oh, I've been meaning to have my friend Acid Head Ed. He's a musician and he's a big conspiracist and he has some really interesting stuff to talk about. He always wants to be on the show. Next time, not next Thursday, but the following Thursday, I'm going to bring him on the show.
Nice.
I'm sure he's going to be down. So we'll have a guest on the show. He has all kinds of really interesting views. He's a big outsider, and he has a lot of good stuff to talk about. So,
Very cool.
Acid Head Ed.
That'll
Check
be
him out
fun.
on YouTube. His music's great.
That'll be a fun show, huh?
Oh, yeah. Also, yeah, there's all kinds of weird shit going on, man.
Yeah, there sure is.
I've been feeling weird here and there. It's like it has to do with the moon and the planet and alignments of things, and something's going on, man.
Yeah, seriously.
That whole, what is it, Planet X Nebula, or how do you say that? There's a lot of talk about that, too.
I don't even... Yeah, that sounds right the way you said it, but I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like Planet X. That's popping
yeah.
up. People are talking about that now. They were talking about it a lot, and now it's popping up, and it has to do with a lot of things.
Scary.
Oh, yeah. I've been hearing stuff on President Trump taking orders from Russia.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. I was looking at a map, man, the other day of the world, like on my phone or whatever, and I was like, you know what? Russia's fucking huge, man.
Yeah, it sure is.
Russia's like the biggest continent in the world, man. So fucking huge.
Yeah, well, as a matter, it's such a huge country that it's in two different continents. It's part of it's in Asia and part of it's in Europe.
Yeah. I mean, it takes up pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's huge, and they have so much land there and shit.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, I heard conspiracy stories about younger kids that grow up in Russia, and like 1 out of 4 guys or 3 guys, they get busted like with drugs, even though they don't have drugs, just to go fill the prisons up.
Damn.
Yeah, there's like documentaries on that and stuff.
That's scary.
Young dudes just walking around with their friends like, yeah, let's go play guitar in the woods, and then a cop comes up like, oh, you got these drugs on you, like you're going to prison even though you don't have drugs.
For a long time, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
It's so fucked up. Yeah, the justice system is fucked up everywhere.
Yeah, not just in America, huh?
Oh, yeah, yeah, everywhere. I actually went to a courthouse today to turn in a blinker ticket because my blinker was out, and they charged me $25 showing that it was fixed. And I told the window, I'm like, you know, your blinker goes out when you're driving sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
You don't really know, even though it's clicking. At least my older van's like that. And you get a ticket. It's like, that's unlogical. Like, you should be able to get it fixed and show you got it fixed. And they're like, oh, no, there's no way around it, man. It's so fucked. Why do people put up with this shit? Why do people out there put up with so much stuff sometimes, man? I don't get it, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. That's why I seen a crazy guy in the courthouse going crazy.
Yeah, right.
He's just losing his mind. I don't blame him, man. But yeah. So yeah, don't be afraid to smash that like button.
Oh yeah.
Don't be afraid to check out the website. Donate, buy some merch, keep the show going. Heard a sound. What was that sound for?
That was nothing. Sorry about that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, don't be afraid to call the number. I don't have it on hand. Sorry.
It's 971-285-4627. It's up in the top of the screen.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, don't be afraid to call the number. Give us a call. Talk to us about some conspiracies. And don't be afraid to leave a message in the chat box. I want to hear what you guys have to say. We
got 3 watching on the YouTube, 2 watching on Twitch. We'll get those numbers up.
nartapes.com/GTG.
Yes, indeedy.
So, what else could I talk about? Yeah, I've been seeing stuff about the U.S. government causing the hurricanes. There's a lot of stuff on that.
Yeah, that is definitely a widespread thought process right now. Is that is that all this stuff isn't caused by like global warming or anything like that. It's all caused by the U.S. government and their co-conspirators to create these problems. Interesting. Makes you think, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just pinpointed just directly at U.S. for whatever reason. Maybe they'll use that so everybody can just kill everybody in America, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I wonder if there's going to be like another major food crisis. There have been in the past year or so. I believe like Ecuador or somewhere South America had a food crisis. It wasn't really much talked about on mainstream media, but it was very real. Of course
not, right?
Very real. People are just like going out with food and stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably see some more of that.
Oh yeah. Sometimes in the back of my head, I'll just think to myself and I'll say, man, what if the world did go to shit and like, what are we gonna do? Run around and eat berries and like the grass and shit? I'm like, maybe we should be stocking up on food and shit, man.
Yeah. Maybe running around and eating berries is what the race needs a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Out there in nature.
What do you guys think about? We talked about Jim Carrey last time a lot in the show about what he had to say about him going to the fashion awards. I think it was fashion awards or fashion.
Or it was just Fashion Week.
Fashion Week.
Yeah. So it was some event at Fashion Week. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. He got on the red carpet and he was like, none of this matters. None of this matters.
We're not real. There's no me.
No, yeah.
Interesting, though, because he is apparently playing Terrence McKenna in a movie adaptation of True Hallucinations. So a lot of people are saying he's just like creating buzz for that. Because that's everything he said is like stuff Terrence McKenna says, so... Or maybe I also heard a year or so ago when I heard about that, I heard he was like going out to the woods and taking mushrooms to prepare for the role. And so maybe in preparing for the role of Terrence McKenna, he just opened up his third eye a little bit and he's like now he actually feels that way. Cuz I think there's a lot of spot on stuff to what he said. I saw a lot of people criticizing him. But I thought, to see someone in the mainstream eye be like, none of this matters, we don't matter, there is no me, we're just dancing fields of energy, and that was really refreshing to me. I was like, sick. It means a lot to me to hear people talk about that, because I feel the same way about all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I do too, deep down. For sure. It's nice to have a little fun and stuff, but it just gets to the point where you're like, whoa, okay, none of this shit really matter?
Yeah, well, you think about, like, how slim or the scope of our understanding of of you know, of everything around us. Like think about how big some of the stuff in the universe is and how small some of it is, and like how we're like somewhere in the middle, and it's like it makes you realize.
Oh yeah. Another thing is, I gotta find this dude's name. There's a really good YouTube video out there. It's about 40 minutes long. This dude was born in some, like, thing where he got kidnapped, and he has ties with a lot of actors in Hollywood. And he talks about, like, other beings on this earth and all this crazy shit, and then the pedophilia, and he got taken out, like, 6 months after the interview.
Damn.
And it's very real, and I'm kind of like, my girlfriend's friend is actually like friends with him, but I need to find this dude, and then I could talk about him or give you the link out there. But I really recommend watching it, and it's very legit, and it blows my fucking mind. And all the stuff that I've talked about on this show or whatever, it can't even compare to the stuff, eye-opening stuff that he's talking about.
True.
It's insane. It really makes you think, and it just like totally makes you think that everything you know is just very little to compare to what he knows or what's going on. He talks about people that are other people on this earth that have powers to know that they can have frequencies to know that we're awake. They can be sitting down and they know that you're going to actually do something to try to impact Earth or fight against them because they have that intelligence. They can pick up that frequency, and he talks about all kinds of amazing stuff. So, yeah, we got some comments up there. Ouches, Von Doom. We live in a hologram. Hell yeah, we really do in a lot of ways. It's crazy. He also said, I'm a beetle. Paul is dead. We have buddies that are in Europe, and I seen their story today, and they're actually in Liverpool, and they're posting a lot of Paul is dead stuff all over, like the caskets and stuff, and the memorial places. People just spray paint Paul is dead all over the place. So that's huge over in Europe.
So true.
What do you guys think about? Is Paul really dead? Does he have a replica?
I think that guy looks that guy looks new. Slick like Nixon says, what happened to all the heat last night? There were mad people last night. Yeah, it's true. We had a bunch of people on Twitch popping up, and yeah. They'll come in when they realize what's going on again.
Oh yeah. And sorry, I slacked on promoting the show. I should have posted something. I just wasn't thinking. So my bad, but yeah, there'll be some more people coming on or whatever.
Or not, fuck them.
Yeah, at least there's no internet trolls out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been going on for a while.
Yeah, we haven't had anything like that in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're tired of us. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Not that I really mind that much, but it is annoying.
Oh yeah. So what else is going on that we can talk about? Solar flares. There's a report about solar flares actually hitting us in very small amounts that are not like really big to make a crazy impact to like burn us alive, but they've been happening apparently. And there's conspiracy about the media keeping that quiet and stuff. Maybe there's more coming.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, maybe we're just going to be sitting here and this big solar flare comes.
Yeah, it's funny to think about the media and like the reaches of science and what some people are like, yeah, you know, they like we deserve to know. But the truth is the media doesn't tell you shit.
No, not at all.
They don't want you to know anything. And that's what life is all about, not knowing anything. So it's like, you know, if we are being hit by like massive solar flares or even small solar flares or whatever, NASA isn't going to write a press release to send to NBC and CNN or whomever is going to see that. They just are going to, they're going to keep it under wraps.
Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely. We got some comments. Do you smoke weed, Corey? Yeah, I have for years, and I kind of quit a little bit, but yeah, I definitely smoke some weed here and there. I do like the outdoor grown, preferably sativa. Our indica and sativa together is really nice.
The hybrids.
Yeah, some hybrids are just smoked separate, each in one and then one. But I don't smoke weed like I used to. I used to smoke like a lot. But yeah, I do. It's better than drinking, in my opinion. I'd rather smoke way more weed than drink. Because it just makes me more spiritual and kind of connect the dots even more. I had outer body experiences just from smoking weed before, which is crazy. I don't know if people have that, but I've had that. But yeah, you guys got to check out the Weed Show on nartapes.com/GTG. It's a reviews on different strains of weed. I believe, which night is that on, Funkel?
It's Fridays on A week.
A week, yeah.
So next Friday.
Next Friday.
Not tomorrow, but
next Friday. I need to check that out. Still haven't checked it out.
It's a cool show.
Oh yeah.
All strains considered.
Oh yeah. Trimming season's going on right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people trimming up north right now, trimming weed all the way to...
Chibo's up there trimming.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the weed up there? Do you think it's all, like outdoor grown and stuff? I'm sure obviously it is, but do you guys think that they, some stuff is chemicals out there and stuff? Or, I don't know. Maybe they're just doing things to make the weed grow stronger and more, but it just doesn't play the same effect as, like, wildcrafted weed. What do you guys think?
It's crazy.
Yeah. What else could we talk about? Sorry, so many things running on my mind.
I know. Usually we have more people pitching ideas too, so we're bouncing off of them. But there's barely anyone watching right now.
I think what's going on is we've been having crazy hot weather all over the country. It's summertime still, all over. Midwest, East Coast, people are outside, like, it's 80 degrees. It's 94 degrees in, like, Ohio and Indiana and, like, Pennsylvania and stuff like that. So people out there are probably enjoying the weather, probably outside. Maybe just, smoke some weed, enjoying the sun. So...
Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the NAR Tapes Network. My name is Uncle Funkle. We got Corey Haupt over here for Corey's Conspiracies. This is our fun conspiracy talk show where we talk about the powers that be and the implications of their crazy doings.
Oh, yeah.
We're pretty open-minded on this show. We'll talk about some wild shit. If you have something you want to talk about, we will definitely we'll entertain and field your questions.
Oh, yeah. Exchange information and blow each other's minds.
Yeah.
Let's do that. There's no end to it, and no end to what we can learn. I've also been seeing a lot of stuff. I don't pay attention to the NFL, but there's a lot of... The NFL is afraid of their... the owners of the NFL are all afraid of their players now. Their players are, not participating in the national anthem and not having it. They're starting to kneel and do their own thing, and a lot of people are getting really skeptical, and even some people are getting pissed about it. Some people are for it.
It's pretty amazing to see people are getting so pissed off about it.
Oh, yeah. But in my opinion, it's good and bad. I mean, I don't know. It's like the flag is founded on so much bloodshed and so much fucked up shit, and it's things need to be exploited for sure, and people need to realize that. And
well, like I said last night, the original point of that, the original point of the protest was Colin Kaepernick, and he was protesting police brutality and systematic oppression. So, that is something that goes on, and for him to bring so much coverage to that issue is really important, I think. Even if he plays for the shitty 49ers, or I don't know, I don't think he even plays anymore, but... Yeah, NFL is and the NFL is bullshit. you know, they fuck up their players' lives and all that kind of shit. They're like just like any major sports company.
Yup. Oh, absolutely. And then a lot of them just get full of themselves or just think they can do whatever they want in society and just like get drunk and kill people and like rape women and fucking drive around in their fast cars. But like, hell yeah, I'm Mr. Football Man.
Yeah.
But sure, there's some good people out there that are, you know, into sports or whatever. It's kind of like a circus though in a certain way. So we got coming up there. NFL is dumb. I haven't watched a game in more than 5 years.
Yeah.
What is the kneeling? It's just a way to boost ratings.
Yeah, that's a good point. People are paying attention to the NFL in a particular way. And then it's like the WCW versus NWO, where it's like, I'm with the players that stand, not me. I'm with the players that kneel. Now there's like teams within the teams and shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, in a little bit, we can play the intro. We can check that out. It's been a while since we've seen the intro, and maybe we can follow that with other intro to the paranormal show.
No, we were just talking about. He thought this show was a paranormal show.
Oh, I see. I got you. No. This is Corey's Conspiracies.
Different show.
Oh, yeah.
Different show, different bro.
We could talk about that kind of stuff, too.
Yeah,
that's kind of wraps into that.
Oh, yeah. I actually had last night I had some really dark energy in this room, and I felt weird vibes, and that stuff really exists. What do you guys think about all that stuff out there? You guys ever have weird feelings in a certain place, like really dark, bad energy?
Oh, yeah.
Like, really, like, it just creeps at you, and it can take you over if you let it and stuff like that. It's almost like something's in the room. Like there's somebody that's trying to take over your energy in your mind or something. Of dark thoughts or just negativity and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Someone actually told me the other day, and I started thinking, tripping out about it, is someone said like when you're really hungry or you can't sleep, but you just keep on going and you can't help yourself. And you're just like eating constantly, or you're just like up and you can't just stop doing anything. Like, what do you guys think? Demons come inside you and start possessing you or something? You guys ever feel that way?
Yeah.
Like you just can't help yourself and something's inside of you and it's controlling you? I
do definitely have that feeling. Weird like stress dreams and busy like half asleep nightmares and night terrors and sleepwalking and shit like that. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Got some comments up there. Controversy makes knobs pay more attention. Noobs.
True. That's what we're going to have to do on the Nartapes Network. We're going to have to stir up some controversy.
Oh, yeah.
Get some motherfuckers to pay closer attention.
Oh, yeah. So, what else can we talk about? Trying to think what else is going on in the world.
There's so much nonsense.
Do you guys know anything out there that's going on that we might not know?
Yeah, we need more people to help us come up with some ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the demon inside of Slick Like Nixon was just his uncle the whole time. I know what he's saying there.
Ended up being my uncle. Huh.
Oh.
What else?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't. Silicon Valley elitists start religion to worship artificial intelligence as God.
Oh, interesting. I was seeing that. We got a subscriber.
Nice.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Brannikin.
I'm here now, guys. What's up? Just joining you guys, Ricky. Here we are getting some weed. I'm excited for Corey's Conspiracies. You guys are doing great.
Hell yeah, and we got a new comment. You hear about that stuff that happened at the American Embassy in Cuba where people got sick from some sort of sonic weapon? No, that's crazy.
What?
Not at all. Tell us about that, Chase. You can call up on the show. I would love to hear about that. I don't know if Funkle dropped about his experience out in the desert.
Oh yeah.
That was some trippy stuff.
I definitely had a trippy experience out in the desert. I did speak about it on the network where I I was driving around in the nighttime, and there was a huge ball of light penetrating the sky. It looked like a sun burning in the night sky, and it came out of nowhere like an explosion. I didn't hear anything. And I was like, oh man, because it looked kind of like the moon, but it also for a second looked kind of like light being projected onto something. It kind of like looked like it was waving, like a banner, and then it split into two, like kind of like an anime when something gets cut by a katana, and it's like shing, and it like shows them like split in two. It looked like that, and it was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. Definitely the most surreal UFO experience. And there's a huge military base there, so my take on the situation is that it was some sort of big weapon being tested.
That's nuts.
It was fucked up.
They've
Very
got
scary.
They have all kinds of crazy shit out there. Yeah, Google it up. I can't put the link on the comments for some reason. Slick like Nixon, when is fall harvest in Cali? I believe it's like September until like December, and then some places run until like March. Some people trim until like March. It all depends where you go. The weed grows like all year pretty much, but trimming season's when it gets a little colder, like fall, I believe. So yeah, that's when they harvest.
Hell yeah.
Could be wrong. Maybe they harvest in the spring, but I doubt it. What about Funkle's new track, You're My Everything? I heard it, and my dick grew 3 more inches. It was crazy.
That's my that's a conspiracy, man. It's the Nartapes conspiracy to make your dick bigger. We're putting out those crazy tracks for Rocky Pack. You should hear the one I'm working on now for Rocky is a ballad about a porn star, and that one will make your dick bigger for sure. It'll be done soon. You all can hear it. If you want to order your own song service, that would make us all very happy. Go to nartapes.com/GTG.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm seeing on that Cuba and the U.S. Embassy about people being ill. It says 16 Americans sickened after attack on embassy staff in Havana.
Crazy.
Mysterious health attack. Crazy, weird.
My Funkle Cam ain't working. Why? There we go. Oh, nope, just freezes right away. Damn, the hardware for this shit.
Hmm.
Fucking annoying.
What else is going on in the world?
Oh, yeah.
I've been hearing some people say lately that they just can't stop eating. And they're always hungry, and they just eat and eat and eat, and they just don't gain weight. What's going on, man? Anybody experiencing anything like that out there?
I certainly am hungry all the time, but I can't say that I don't gain any weight. Oh, we're gonna call.
Oh, nice. We got a caller.
Unknown caller. This is always good. Caller, you're live on the Nartapes Network. Can you hear us? Oh, they hung up.
Oh, man.
Hey, if you guys want to call, you can call But don't be surprised if I answer.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's always nice if it's not an unknown number, because I'm just assuming you're just going to say something stupid or racist if you're calling from an unknown number. But
maybe it's the FBI, man.
We did all right last week with that.
yeah.
Or last time.
Maybe they're paranoid that they don't want to, you know, they don't want to talk about some heavy shit and have people know their number.
True.
Get a tracked or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but yeah, caller, if you feel as if you're legit or whatever, feel free to call again or call up and let's talk. Sorry that the call didn't go through and all that stuff. What else is going on in the world? Yeah, don't be afraid to smash that like button. Lay some comments. Most importantly, I really like some calls. I really want to hear what you have to say. Bring some stuff to the conspiracy table. Let's hear what you have to say. I want to hear some new stuff. Everybody out there watching, let's hear some new stuff, new conspiracy stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be conspiracies. It could be all kinds of stuff that has to be wrapped in and out of all of this.
So true.
Funkle, what runs through? What's up?
Oh, you know, just been working hard, dude. Doing the damn thing.
Nice.
Trying to make it in this crazy Hollywood world, you know, entertainment industry where everyone's a snake.
For
And
real, man.
We're trying to break through on the DIY scene and make some money and survive and keep it real for y'all. We're not trying to feed you any bullshit like any of those major news networks.
No, not at all. I'm really open with my thoughts, but earlier, like, I was driving here, and I had a random thought about, like, what if I was in Hollywood, man, and, like, I had an opportunity to get really high up in Hollywood, but I had to, like, give some dude head.
Remember the time, the story that when Sean Bowie and LaBonna and Brian met Oliver Stone?
The Kings, and yeah.
They talked about eating people.
Whoa, I heard that story before.
Remember that shit? They were like Sean Bowie or somebody had made a joke about like Hollywood cannibalism, and then like the conversation got all weird, and then the people were like, "How do you know about that?" And like,
whoa,
just started like talking to them about it, and they couldn't figure out if they were fucking with them or if they were actually just like thought they were talking to somebody else who knew.
Whoa, yeah, we have friends that I went to dinner with, like some Oliver Stone and like a king from like Africa or something that was there, and they're at a dinner table with all these people, and they're talking about cannibalism. People like eating.
Oh,
we got a caller. We'll get back to that subject.
Caller, you're live on the Nartapes Network.
Hi, as a first-time caller here, I got a question for Corey's Conspiracies show.
Okay.
What sounds familiar?
So I have a thing I've noticed a lot around Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles, and there's a lot of these cell phone towers all over the place, everywhere. I see palm trees disguised as cell phone towers. I see cell phone towers in parking lots. They're literally just coming up everywhere without anybody's discretion. They're just there.
Seen one 2 days ago, and I thought about that. It's insane.
I'm wondering if there's a correlation between cell phone towers and like poor neighborhoods, and also with there being so many cell phone towers, why is the service so awful? And is there any connection to cell phone towers and maybe mind control or anything like that? And I'll take my answer off the air. Thank you.
Thanks, caller.
Yeah, that's a really interesting subject. Yeah. They're definitely out there. You see
You know
the.
who that was? You can tell who it was.
Oh yeah. I believe that was Jimmy. I see those everywhere. They look like palm trees and they're disguised, and they have boxes like all around the bottom. There's like 6 or 7, 8 boxes, and some are bigger, some are larger with a wider circumference. And what are those boxes for? They put out like sound waves or sonic waves or something? Are they actually cell phone towers? Are they mind control?
Who knows what could be happening there?
I actually I've been driving through South Central a lot lately to do some errands and stuff. And I've been seeing them down there more. And they're all next to like fast food joints and stuff. They're all like on blocks where there's gas stations and Jack in the Box and Pizza Hut and stuff. It's like, why are they right there all the time?
It's MK Ultra for poor people.
Yeah, MK Ultra for poor people. We just got to comment on that. What do you guys think? What are those boxes for, man? I've seen something about 5G is going to end up hurting us. It's really bad for your health once they start doing the 5G thing. Scientists are saying, no, it's not good. Don't do it. No 5G. If that's already out there, I don't know if 5G exists. I think we're up to 4G.
Well, in some places they use
5G?
higher signals and stuff like that, but I don't know. Maybe they skipped 5G.
I don't know if it's me or not, but like I feel like when I'm around Wi-Fi, like if I do a hotspot and I'm around it like all day or I'm on it and stuff, it plays effect on you. It makes you feel a little bit shittier.
Interesting.
Yeah, at least from my experience. We've got a lot of comments up there.
Looks like Ringo Starr's got a new album coming out.
Ooh.
Is that a conspiracy, I wonder?
We got Slick Lake Nixon, what up, Ricky?
What up?
Chase Whitley, some of the people at the embassy had trouble remembering certain words and trouble concentrating. Whoa, that's scary.
I've got a real conspiracy issue.
Oh yeah, we got a conspiracy issue.
How come on the first White Fang record, everybody else looks so young, and now they look so different, but Jimmy looks exactly the same?
Jimmy's always had that kind of thing going on, huh? What is the deal with that?
I don't
Is
know.
Jimmy
You
not
tell
age?
me, Funkle.
I don't know. If Jimmy's up to something, I'm not in on it.
Jimmy knows some kind of antidote or something and make him not grow.
That asshole.
He's gonna be 70 and he's gonna look the same. We're all gonna be older and Jimmy's gonna be dating women that are like 20s and 30s and stuff. We're like, what do you do? How do you do it, Jimmy? And he's like, oh, I just look the same, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, more comments. Alright, yeah, some of the people at the embassy had trouble remembering certain words and trouble concentrating. Oh yeah, I just read that one. It's very interesting. And they said it seemed like the sounds could be pinpointed to certain areas within the embassy. Weird. Or targeted certain places. I'm paranoid about having my phone near my dick. You know, I think about that too. When I have it in the car or when I'm laying down in bed or just put it on my lap, I'm like, man, is that really good to stick my phone next to my balls and stuff, man? Fucking makes your shit maybe not work anymore or something over time. Who knows? I guess that fucks with your sperm or something. Huh.
Yeah.
Could be. Or maybe, you know, your peen track and all that stuff. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Well, be nice to have some donations or check out the website to get some merch if you guys are interested, and don't be afraid to slash that like button and then comment and really enjoy a phone call. Phone calls are my favorite because you never know where they're calling from. You never know what they have to say.
It's true.
You can hear them pretty much live. I wonder what the delay is on that, like 2 seconds or something?
Probably less than that.
Whoa, that's crazy. So crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Hologram world, hologram sounds.
Yeah, it's all simulation.
What else is going on in the world, man? Any alien activity out there going on that you guys know of? Anything crazy? Any big sightings or any weird stuff in like Russia or something? With some alien stuff?
What's going on out there with this crazy world?
One thing I was thinking about, I saw this video today, I don't know how recent it is, but it was a video about weird stuff found in the Siberian wastelands. And there was this body of it was like all tattooed, and they think it was like a princess, an ancient princess, and she had like all this like stuff around her, like buried with her that made it seem like she was like a princess, and she had tattoos, you can see them. And she also had cannabis in her lungs.
Whoa.
She had smoked weed before she died. She probably was one of the earliest cases I know of breast cancer.
Whoa.
But also, her body being moved caused a lot of like the local town to have like bad luck. Like, and she was supposed to like be like, they think maybe she was some kind of like princess sorceress.
Whoa.
Who was like into like like talking to ghosts and stuff like that, and like smoking weed and like.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And so I'm thinking about like in ancient times, I wonder if weed was just like not even like it was it's just like people smoke weed, it's not even that big of a deal.
No, there's weed leaves on Egyptian murals and stuff like that in the pyramids. They have like Egyptian women and people holding up weed leaves.
Oh yeah.
So
legalize it, man.
Oh yeah, definitely legalize.
Just to keep people from going to jail.
Exactly, of course.
The corporations are gonna get it. Who are we kidding if we think they're not already involved?
Exactly. Yeah, they're definitely trying to pull the Sam's Club card on us with the marijuana thing. Have you heard of the conspiracy theory that the U.S. government is planning to fake an alien invasion in order to take over the world?
Martial law.
Martial law? Yeah, I've heard of that before.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be really interesting.
A real alien invasion would be even more interesting.
Yeah, I prefer the real thing than a fake thing, actually.
Would love to see some real.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd be their homie if they were tight.
Yeah, I would be too, dude.
I'd be like, you want to hit this weed?
I might even go with them. I'd be like, take me with you.
But like, dude, our planet is just like, it's like diving boards and pools.
Oh, we're getting a
ocean,
call.
like full of awesome animals. I'd be like, dude, let's go right now.
Caller, you're live on the NAR Tapes Network.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
What's up, dude?
I'm doing pretty good. I heard you talking about an alien invasion.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Want to talk a little bit about that? That won't happen. They're not. How do I put this the right way? They're not hostile. We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. So if they're not going to invade, we are more likely to be a hostile towards them or ourselves.
It'd be a false flag operation. If anything like that were to happen, it would be completely false flag. There's alien reproduction vehicles, okay, so ARVs.
Interesting.
And those we control. They are designed from original vehicles.
Right.
But ARVs would probably be used, and it would be a false flag operation.
So that makes sense.
So, you want to hear something that you probably never heard before?
Yeah.
Okay. We are the only beings in the Milky Way galaxy that are affected by mass. Inherently, if we move too far away from it, our entire perception of time, as we know it, stops and breaks down.
Okay.
So the further away from mass we move, the more time that will pass on Earth.
So alien life forms have no mass?
No, they don't have the awareness or perception of it the way we do. We're affected by it, they're not.
I see.
So
I love that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very interesting.
You should check it out. Alien reproduction vehicle.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm gonna look that up right now. Thank you, sir.
Same.
Hey, not a problem.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sweet. Okay.
Nice. Had a good call with some interesting thoughts.
Oh yeah, United States Gravity Control Propulsion Research. Yeah.
This one
Reverse
is
engineering.
There's a 3D model of an alien reproduction vehicle for $55.
Huh. Project Bluebeam, Tyler Clark says. Once again, Project Bluebeam. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, the big ones.
Check that out. I'm going to look that up. You can tell us about that. Call us up and tell us about Project Bluebeam if you want. There's a guy called Dr. Stephen Greer who talks about it in length. Interesting. Chase Whitley says, hi, Isaac. Isaac's out there actually cooking, I think, right now.
Yeah, it's spaghetti night.
Spaghetti night at NAR.
I'll come say hi real quick. Hello, everybody. Hello. Corey's holding down the RTX network. It's, look, I got a pretty good salad there. What you got?
Just a salad, turmeric, ginger, burdock root.
Very nice.
Some like hot sauce to kill off the parasites and stuff, you know.
Yep.
Hot
sauce does wonders
and then
like
some avocado oil salad dressing, which is bomb as fuck. It's so sick.
Sounds awesome.
And a little garlic in there, but garlic is. Eating a chunk of garlic, man, always fucks me up. It always goes in your stomach, and it's like, oh,
yeah,
it hits you
hurts.
hard, man. That's
good for you, though.
Oh yeah, it's really good for you. And then I always drink some water, but I put some like spirulina and chlorella and some wheatgrass and a lot of that good stuff in it. Here's a conspiracy. What do you guys think about vitamins and like all these supplements and shit? There's all kind. I heard if we just eat certain like foods as greens or fruits and shit, we should be getting enough vitamins from that. We shouldn't
also, sorry to interrupt.
Oh yeah.
A lot of those vitamins are overpacked, and your body can't absorb it without food anyway, or like in the right way. Like vitamins are better for your body if they're, like you said, if they're eaten like with foods that already contain the vitamins, like vitamin supplements. You only end up getting a small percentage of that pill anyway.
Yeah.
Your body just can't take that much. That's not how your body works with vitamins.
No.
Like you need it intrinsically in things and like in smaller doses, like that big of a vitamin dose, your body doesn't even can't take
probably fucks up your liver and kidneys and stuff.
It just that's what it rejects it.
Oh wow, it just piss it out.
You're taking like a vitamin pill like when you haven't eaten any food.
Yeah, definitely in my lifetime.
Puke,
yeah.
It like all foams up and like.
Yeah, and you pee really yellow probably and stuff.
Because it's just the food that's doing it, and then the vitamins bullshit.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
It's not bullshit. There's still something in there, but you're not getting all that.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's better just to get healthy food.
Exactly, I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, I believe, that take supplements and stuff and empty stomachs. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that shit. They just want us doing that so we can just buy it, obviously.
Yeah, it's a consumerism thing.
A document from 1963 suggesting that Marilyn Monroe was threatening to hold a press conference to tell people about what JFK saw at Area 51 and that she was assassinated for that reason.
Oh, I've heard of that. That was actually on some conspiracy thing on it's this conspiracy on Netflix or something. There's like 10 episodes. That was one of the episodes that talks about that, which is really interesting.
Oh yeah.
And that she was assassinated for that reason. That is true. We got it in the comment box. That's crazy.
I think the ICP Great Milenko tour is going to be in Santa Ana in like a week.
Whoa, that's sick.
It's going to be on Wednesday though. Fuck.
Wednesday, man.
Can't do it.
We can't go to a show on Wednesday, even if it's the Great Milenko tour.
Damn.
Oh well.
That show, I rolled with them before to ICP's show, and it was really fun. I was pretty scared to go in the mosh pit because, I mean, it was really friendly. It wasn't people really roughing each other up, but the Faygo bottles are really intimidating because they fly past you and they go like 30 miles per hour full of Faygo. And you get hit.
I got hit in the face with one.
Yeah, like you get fucked up. It can definitely do damage. I feel like if you got hit in your neck in the right way without looking, it can like, it can maybe kill you, man. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, the one that hit me wasn't so bad, but it was scary.
I wonder how many truckloads full of Faygo they have.
Dude, they are one of Faygo's biggest independent distributors.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
much Faygo. I went to an ICP show last year. That shit was unlike any other show.
I've seen them twice, and they blew my mind both times.
We've all gone together twice, and both times it's just two of my favorite shows I've ever seen. And the second time, we even took some people who were not down with the clown, and even they were like, "That's pretty impressive." Like, it's a pretty crazy show they put on.
The Santa Ana show, right?
Yeah,
I rolled with. That was sick.
Yeah, exactly. So you went with us. I think did Danny Bankston come with us too?
Yeah.
Like, it was like people who were like, kind of like, okay, we'll see what this is like. It's just fun. It's like when you go see the clowns. It's like going to a place where like everybody's going to see their Beatles.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that to them is the best band their favorite band that's ever existed.
Exactly.
Like, so the energy's pretty undeniable.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
That's why I'm a juggalo. A part juggalo. Yo, what's up? Whoop whoop, fam down. Dang-a-lang or fang-a-dangle. What's up, bro?
Did you... more comments. I typed the Project Bluebeam on Wikipedia, and it came up with some guy named Serge Monest. Sounds like, according to him, Bluebeam is a plan to create a fake second coming of Christ.
Yeah, that would get people...
Oh my god, that would piss me off so bad.
That'd be crazy.
You are so dumb! How are you gonna...
But then what if Christ is like they make it so he's all like badass and like he kills everyone that like I would tell him he was a dick to his face and let him shoot me.
Someone left their kid out front with face paint and no shirt on a kind of a cold night on not the safest street.
Yeah, the kid's fine. Whoop whoop, fam.
I wasn't a kid, bro. I was just a little man.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope my PayPal card comes tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm all for all ages show. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the first time I saw ICP, my ID was expired, and so I had to. They would only let me into the all ages part of the show, which meant that I couldn't go into the bar with the.
We went for your birthday.
Yeah, it was for my birthday, and they wouldn't let me into the bar, and it was no re-entry for the all ages. So like people who had IDs could go out and smoke and stuff, but I couldn't. So I had to watch all the opening acts, and they were all really bad. It was like a vampire psychopathic records group, and what were they? I can't remember what they were called, but then there was the Boondocks, which they're actually gaining popularity. They're like the country rap juggalo group.
They're really funny.
They were fucking awful. It's funny too because like, I don't know, like ICP is like they've gotten such a niche where like it doesn't matter if you're awful, and so like it's just like led to such a weird thing.
I bet it's like for bands like Boondocks and those bands, it's like the people who are down to watch the openers are people who like are true juggalos.
Yeah.
And like are like, man, maybe I could be like them.
Yeah, right.
Like this is like the next level of being a juggalo. Like you start off in the crowd watching the clowns, next thing you know you're opening for them. Boondocks. They're bad. ICP's pretty bad, but they're rad. Not even close to how bad that Boondocks is on a whole different level. ICP's tight. I like ICP. I think Great Malenko is an awesome record.
Yeah, and they're performing the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where's the show the day before or the after?
I don't know.
I'll look it up right now.
Let's see.
Their opening acts are like bad for fan fiction.
Bad fan fiction, yeah, that's true.
What was your guys' first show that you went to? What was the first show that you ever been to?
They're playing in Ventura on that Tuesday. We're gonna have a show that Tuesday, and then they're playing at House of Blues in San Diego.
Damn, but they're playing at the Observatory on the 4th. I feel like we could get into that. If we hit up Jeff or something. House of Blues, San Diego. Could do that.
Yeah, next Friday in San Diego we could possibly do.
Oh no, memories have a show that night.
Oh yeah.
Santa Cruz on the 1st. So I'm getting fat that day.
Where's the memory show?
At the Griffin. It's with Gary. Yeah. Ventura the 3rd. That's paranormal. I mean, we could cancel the paranormal to go see. The
In
Great
Ventura.
Lake Tour. How much are tickets? Let's see. $23.
I wonder if they're gonna be in L.A. hanging out next Thursday.
Yeah, it's funny. There really isn't that like big rap shows. And not saying that Insane Clown Posse is necessarily a big rap show, but almost all the big rap shows happen in Santa Ana. They're not really in L.A. If they are, they're at the Palladium. And I don't really see a lot of big rap shows advertised in LA.
Oh yeah.
All right, Corey, what's up?
We got some more comments up there. Green Day and Blink 182 in 2001 was my first show.
Nice.
Green Day opened up for Blink and we're so much better. From Tyler. Hell yeah. Yeah. What else was your favorite, are your first shows that you guys been to? If you guys want to say. I'm interested. You never know.
My first show was the Vandals with Big Wig. At
That
La
sounds
Luna
sick.
in Portland.
I believe mine was Large Fredrickson and the Bastards. Kind of like Rancid. The dude from Rancid. Or I feel like it might have been Garth Brooks. It was either or. Either way, they were both sick. I was into it. When I was younger, it was like, I don't know. Garth Brooks was okay, but then you're like, okay, yeah, nah. He flies a lot over everybody on wires, basically. And then the drummer is in like 20 domes. Big Stink 6 Festival hosted by 94.7 NRK, the new rock alternative starring The Offspring, Everclear, whoa, The Call, Lit, Nickelback, and American Hi-Fi.
Yeah, that was my first show.
Wow.
Pretty crazy lineup, huh?
That's so sick. The Offspring, I would love to see growing up. And Everclear, that's
was
so sick.
Estacada Timber Bowl, Sunday, 5th, August 2001.
That's so sick. Gotta keep them separated. Pretty fly for a white guy.
Yeah, I was definitely into Offspring when I was a kid.
I saw Everclear in 2003 at the Fairfax County Via Fair.
Also, some other bands that didn't play on the main stage that I didn't see that also played that festival, apparently. Crystal Method played, but I didn't see them. Stabbing Westward, Sprung Monkey, Millencolin, Mayfield, Handsome Devil. But Millencolin played, I didn't know that. But I saw Nickelback. That was pretty crazy. They were like early on too. Even Nickelback had to play in the early afternoons with people back in the day. Tyler Barks says, I saw Everclear in 2003 at the Fairfax County, Virginia Fair. Dude, you know, Fairfax, Virginia, you know, one time not even one time, twice, we stayed over there at some girl's house and like went in the hot tub and like got really, really drunk. If I would have known, I would have invited you over. If I would have, were you there? Did you know we were in Fairfax, Virginia, Tyler? Dobrinikin says the last 5 nukes launched have been disarmed by the UAP. Recently, it has come to Congress to form the USSC, or the United States Space Corps, using ARVs and our own tech.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Last 5 nukes launched.
They're saying that the alien aircraft that we've engineered from what we've learned from other
You're pretty
spacecraft.
far from the microphone setup, if you kind of think.
What were you guys thinking? This comes to mind. Why are plane tickets so much cheaper now? Why are they having like $29 deals and stuff? It's legit. People are flying all over now for like $32 or like $40 or 20-some bucks. What's going on, man? Just trying to wrap my head around that one.
Maybe they're trying to get people to go to weird places. Who knows? Maybe there's a conspiracy.
Maybe they're just trying to use gas up and they found out some other way to fucking use air and control it.
Oh shit.
For combustion to go places or something. And
Joe Brannican says people didn't notice because they are focusing on Trump tweets and bullshit. Google it. Here is a link. I don't know if you can send a link. Maybe just spell it out, or if you want, I can send you the CNN link. Yeah, let me get that link. Aaron A says his first show is Jim Rose Circus at Wrigley in Chicago. A woman shooting ping pong balls out of her anus while a guy juggled chainsaws.
What?
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's a good show.
If you want, I can send you the CNN link.
Yeah,
Send it.
Send it.
CNN building in Hollywood and Vine is pretty eerie. There's like not too many people inside of it, and there's always like 2 vehicles always sitting there, and they never move in the back parking lot, and they have all kinds of TVs displayed on the outside, and like a lot of people that are just like homeless or whatever just sit there and just chill like with their like gear next to them, just like watching it at like 4 in the morning. And what goes on inside there? I don't see too much stuff going on inside. I've pissed on it before. I had to take a piss, and I literally pissed on the CNN building at Hollywood and Vine.
He also said in the Twitch chat, I see you're having the OBS multicam issue. They should be fixing it soon. It's not the cameras, it's OBS. Interesting. Good to know.
Huh.
Because we do have multicam issues. They're the same cameras, too, so that has always had something to do with it, I had imagined.
My parents still live in Fairfax, but I left after HS. It's like Orange County, CA in a lot of ways. United States Space Corps sounds interesting. Nah, I want to Google that. What? United States Space Corps.
Yeah, they're pulling the wool over everyone's face with all this stupid nonsense that everyone wants to fight about.
Yeah. Just always pops up here and there, and everybody's going crazy about it. Last time I've seen anything in action, I was at Venice Beach, and they had the like the anti-Nazi rally going on, and they had them hidden in like the blocks away from everything, all blocked it around so no one can see it. They just had them on a street that was really isolated, and like no one can see it or be exposed to it. They just put them all in like a little corner so they can do their thing.
That's crazy.
They didn't let them march around or anything. They just kind of controlled it in one really small confined area. Oh yeah, United Space Corps.
Yeah, I just found the link for it too. Yeah, the House passed it, the bill. So they're going to be making a Space Corps.
I don't know if it was last episode, but somehow we came across like the website and an old ad or in video, and it says like join the United States Space Corps, and it showed like someone getting ready to fight aliens. Like be drafted in the United Space Corps to protect the people of Earth, basically. Sounds like a militarized NASA, yeah. Maybe they want people to join the Space Corps to participate in the false flag of an alien invasion. To make it seem more real. Be all you can be.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we got someone new. Aaron A just subscribed. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Try to find that link, or try to find what I was talking about with the ad to fight aliens for the Space Corps.
Space Corpse. Bloody Space Corpse.
Well, feel free to call in, tell us some conspiracies. Smash that like button. Feel free to give us some more info on some conspiracies. Also to donate if you want and check out some merch on the website.
Oh yeah.
This show has been picking up. Had a lot of interesting talk. Comments keep on rolling in. They can at least call them Space Marines or something. So yeah, USSC will be pulling members from Fort Bragg and other elite training grounds. What's that about? Why are they going to be pulling people from Fort Bragg and other elite training grounds? Is that for the Space Corps?
Oh. I fell off my bicycle yesterday, and I feel better. I feel good. I'm definitely tight in my neck, sore in a lot of parts of my body.
Damn, yeah. Sometimes falling is horrible, but sometimes it's good. It makes you loosen up and just feel like you're born again or something weird.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gave me an adrenaline boost. That's for damn sure.
Huh.
And it was, I don't know, humbling experience. I'll probably ride my bike tomorrow. Today when I got up, I had to go to the bank, and I was like, well, usually I confidently ride my bike to the bank, but
now you're paranoid.
Today I took the bus.
Yeah, that can happen. You have a bad experience.
Yeah. I'm just still sore, so that's part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Our body only can take so much sometimes. Yeah, bike riding, that could be dangerous. Falling off your bike.
Yeah, and I have a twitch, and that's like kind of why I lost control of my bicycle, so that was a little scary, disconcerting. I haven't really been twitching much lately, so it came out of nowhere, as twitches tend to do.
Before I came here, I actually was skating for 5 minutes to get some licks in. I actually hit this little rail and fell straight onto my back, and I felt like a weird blood sensation, but like a weird taste to it. You can like taste the sensation of the fall. It's super weird. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, man, it's so easy just to like get paralyzed and stuff. If you just hit the wrong bone or your tailbone or something. What would they need to fight against? All I can think is to take over the Chinese space station or something. It must be to fight aliens. I spent 8 years in Fajitoville. Kind of glad to be out.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, that sounds pretty intense, man. Were you in the Army or the Marines or what's the training base there for?
Oh. I sometimes have a kind of escapist fantasy about being a Fox Mulder type guy, and so I think to myself, well, if I were gonna do that, I would probably start in some academic institution or in a military institution. I wouldn't want to join the military.
No, it sounds horrible.
No, it sounds bad. But I mean, I guess if I joined the military as, in my 30s, being the person that I am, I would probably be working in some sort of. Probably wouldn't be put in combat. They would be better off having me like behind computers, but I don't know. The only reason is because I want to be a sexy alien badass like Fox Mulder.
Yeah, I remember I was younger and I don't know what went through my mind, but it was like one day, I think I lost my job. I was like 19 and I really didn't know what to do. I was kind of like, and I almost considered joining which is crazy because I would never do such thing now.
They have like signing bonuses and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
and they try to reel you in, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh yeah, you can do this and do like a water like containment guy or like a water dude, like you know, fill the water and all this stuff." And then it's just like my uncle, unfortunately, has been in the military all his life, and he's like, they lie to you. They just try to reel you in, and they make you into infantry and use you up. You know, if you're poor or you don't have like high academics or whatever, and you just go straight into the worst of the worst if there's like a war or whatever. And I'm glad I didn't, because like after that time, people started going into Afghanistan and all that stuff and just killing each other and killing babies and stuff or whatever. So shooting each other probably too. Army on army, U.S. on, you know, confusion. Shoot your best friend in the line of action on accident.
What a joke. But
Yeah.
the whole thing, like to think about like warmongers like having war games and just making crazier and crazier weapons, and to what end? It's like it's all laughable to them. They're just like, we're gonna get these kids to kill each other with these crazy technologies. It's sad.
Yeah, it's super sad.
But it's also kind of, in a sick way, kind of just like, fuck, that's what we're up against, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That's like the Delta Force of the Canadian military. In all honesty, you would be killed prior to learning anything important.
Yeah. Is
I
that a
agree.
comment in response to my, yeah. He's right.
Agree, we are all just their pawns. Delta is stationed out of Fort Bragg, if it exists, that is.
Oh, shit.
Huh.
I know a few people who are conspiring to make some spaghetti for dinner tonight.
Nice.
I'm one of them. You know, we've had this conspiracy for a few days now.
Yeah, that conspiracy has... There's been a long-standing plan.
I heard the conspiracy about tomato sauce. It comes from the red blob. When they killed it, it turned into tomato sauce. Just gonna say something. Forgot. Oh yeah, I've read some stuff about the book called The Useless Eaters, and it was really, really interesting. And I recommend reading it. It talks about how like the higher ups call us the useless eaters, and it was blowing my mind, man. There might be like a bio on it right when you Google it and stuff like that. And I think the video I was talking about earlier about the dude that was born into like some cult or whatever that got killed, it ties to that too. So I'll try to find that stuff. Once again, the useless eaters. Flying spaghetti monster, the blood of the great FSM.
Flying spaghetti monster. Well, it looks like I finally got the final dates for the thing I'm not really supposed to talk about yet.
Nice.
So that's good. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
Email me those lyrics. I mean, those dates. I also noticed Brannican, you do you have a channel yourself here. It looks like you talk about DPI and sensitivity settings to aim like the pros and paladins. I've never played paladins. That's another team-based FPS, right?
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of that one, Paul?
Yes.
Friend of mine told me the other day that the lead singer of Rage Against the Machine is in like South Africa or somewhere in Africa fighting in some army for what he believes in.
Huh.
Yeah.
Zach de la Roca.
Yeah, he's out there and he's doing his thing and fighting in some little small army upon some corruption, and he's totally for it, and that's what he does.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably a little bit more effective than what the rest of Rage Against the Machine are doing right now, which is making records. But that I want to hear that new Prophets of Rage record. Sounds cool.
Huh.
Which of course is Rage Against the Machine members with Chuck D and Be Real, and someone doing a DJ. Huh, there's an Oregon Ducks in Los Angeles chapter having a party. I got a sponsored post for it.
Here.
University of Oregon alumni in Los Angeles. I should go to that party. Quack quack. Oh! It's a conspiracy to get me to go to the party.
Wow. They recently took some military jets to Europe and Asia. It cost $500,000 to move a few military jets. That's crazy. $500,000 to move just a few military jets. Interesting. Shots fired, just a former operation, sharing knowledge. Glad to see you, or never seen you here before. Nope, a friend said you hit on a couple of subjects that were close to the truth.
Ooh.
What else is going on out there, guys? Don't be afraid to call in. Love to hear that call. Love to hear something new to the table, Corey's Conspiracies table. Let's talk about something on the telephone, if you guys want. Another comment. I thought I would pop in and see what was going on. Oh yeah, glad you popped in.
Yeah, thanks for a new viewer, Debranikin, who
Yeah.
has a lot of fun things to share. Sorry this episode didn't really have much prep, but
And you're in the army. It's always good to hear like people's views and stuff when they're a policeman or in the army or whatever, because they have a different output and see things from the inside.
different perspective, yeah.
Yeah, they're normal people too, and they're coming from their own route.
It's crazy.
Well, we've been on air for about an hour and a half now. That'd be great if we get some donations, or check out the website, get some merch, keep the show going. And
Not getting any love back from Jared Flam. No call back, no text back, no email back. The Growlers are on tour right now, right? So he's probably with them.
Right.
He's gonna regret it.
Is that a threat, buddy?
He's gonna regret that. You shouldn't have done that. He was just a boy. I reckon that made me madder than anything he'd done, so I killed her too. That's what you gotta do to break into Hollywood, is you gotta write and direct and star in some crazy fucked up movie. That's how Billy Bob Thornton did it.
Yeah.
That movie's tight though.
what's the movie called?
Sling Blade.
Huh, there's a movie I watched the other night. I need to remember the name of it. I'll try to Google it, but it's about how fucked up a lot of actors are and how they're like, they see shit and they're on prescription drugs and their kids are all fucked up because they just do whatever they want. And it's a good view on Hollywood. But in the end of the movie, I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty crazy.
Gonna have to check that out. Sounds
yeah,
good.
let me try to find that. It was really good. I definitely recommend it.
The views and opinions expressed herein are solely those of the individual expressing them. They
How-
do not necessarily reflect those of the Nartave Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh yeah, that's a good voice.
Thanks.
Should,
Shots fired.
Halloween's coming up, it's just around the corner.
Gotta love that. I'm gonna conspire to get me some candy.
Yeah. How do you guys think Halloween came about? What is the truth upon that? Or is there a conspiracy that it was made up for some reason? What's
Halloween is like a pagan harvest ritual.
in Mexico? It's like the holiday of embracing death.
Yeah, Dia de los Muertes. I love Mexico. I want to visit Mexico.
Yeah, I'll be down to go to Mexico and drink some tequila
Yeah.
and just fucking
Hang out with some senoritas.
yeah. My first girlfriend was in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
I lost my virginity to a girl in Mexico and lived with her for a month. It was sick.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would love, would love to check that show out, Corey. You're referring to the movie that I was talking about. I'm assuming the Hollywood movie that I was talking about. I'll try to find that for you. Halloween has roots in ancient Roman Lemura festival. I also remember hearing stuff about Halloween is made up to scare off demons and stuff like that. That's why we put on the mask and we scare off the ghouls and dark spirits and demons and stuff. So it was a way of scaring off the evil, basically. Yep, that Hollywood movie. Yeah, let me get on that. Let me see if I can find it. Really good movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. What else? What else is going on in the world? Sorry guys, I'm trying to multitask right now. So yeah, give us a call. Really always want to hear a caller talk about some interesting stuff. We had the dude up there that was in the Army. I don't know if he's still in the Army, but if you're still out there, I'd love to hear you call in and maybe tell us some stuff that you know that most people don't know of that happens in the Army. You can learn some stuff about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't think I'm going to be able to find that movie. It's a hard one to find. But if I do, I'll let you know. Tyler Clark, yeah, Lemura was about scaring away bad spirits. It was on May 13th, but Catholic Church had it moved to October. Interesting.
Very interesting.
This is a random conspiracy. I'm seeing a Hollywood star of Marilyn Monroe in front of me. You guys obviously, do you think they'd buy their stars on the boulevard? Is that a conspiracy? Are they actually, they get them because they deserve them? Are they at the...
Yeah, there must... I wonder... That's a great question. I wonder how they get them.
Because I remember there's the Red Hot Chili Peppers song, and he's like, buy me a star on the boulevard.
Yeah.
California vacation.
Californication.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a map right now, and there's there's this huge Tianqi tourism holiday village, and it's like a forest village in China, right on the northern border of North Korea. And it seems to me that, I mean, I guess China and North Korea are pretty tight. They're like homies. But it seems weird that there would be like a tourist place like right on the border of North Korea.
Yeah.
And also, I'm looking here, there's this like, I've never really noticed this, but like Russia comes around China, like the southwestern end of Russia, it's like coming around China, and there's a part of Russia that borders with North Korea. A really, really small part on the coast. Never knew that. That's some crazy shit. Russia, China, and North Korea all touching right there.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that.
Whoa, and there's like even this part of the river that's like, it's like the river in between them is like all China. Oh, it's hard to explain, but it's bizarre. Kasan Beach. North Korea, Russia. It's called the Tumen River. Right there is where North Korea and China and Russia all touch.
Wow.
I wonder if you can get satellite view on Google Maps over North Korea. Let's see.
Careful. They're gonna know.
Yeah, you can.
The
Crazy.
Tumen and the Yalu River. Yeah, Russia borders North Korea as well. China also has very small border with Afghanistan, which is interesting.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's get it lively going. Let's get the energy up on this show.
Oh yeah, and there is a mountain between them where Kim Il Sung was born, I guess. Huh? Who's that? Who's Kim? Oh yeah. All right. It's a sacred mountain to them. Interesting. Yeah, we all need to go to Asia.
Yeah, I want to go.
That'd be sick. I'm afraid I might not come back. I might end up in like an orange jumpsuit, Buddhist outfit or whatever, and just be like, yeah, I'm zenned out, man. Yeah, I'm cool.
I want to go to North Korea.
Yeah, I'll be down to go to North Korea.
I would pretty much hang out with any world leader if they invited me.
Yeah.
And this people sounds fucked up. People would be like, oh my god, like don't meet with Trump. Don't meet with. It's like, dude, if it's the president of any country, if they invited me, even if I was scared they were gonna just like hijack me or have me killed, I'd have to give it a shot.
Yeah, I think I would too. Definitely got to do that. Maybe. Yeah, I heard. Is it legal? Is weed legal in Vietnam? I heard they encourage their citizens to smoke weed.
In Vietnam?
I've heard this as well, yeah.
Yeah, in Vietnam or North Korea, I think it's North Korea, they encourage their citizens to smoke weed.
Let's see.
For what reason?
Korea, weed, marijuana.
Vietnam would be a cool place to go. Hell yeah, it would be.
Not Vietnam is not.
North Korea's apparent stance on marijuana may surprise you. Weed is legal in North Korea.
Whoa.
Yep.
Bag of pot that journalist Darwin Richter bought at a market in Rason, North Korea for about 80 cents.
Damn.
Wow.
Looks like bullshit though. 80 cents and it's like a really shitty weed, but...
What do you guys think about North Korea and its citizens or whatever? Do you think it's such a big threat? Is the media is pushing it to be and all this stuff, or
who knows?
Making them seem crazy and stuff like that? I think their citizens are probably super nice and fucking chill. It's probably crazy in a lot of ways there because I've seen documentaries where they have leaders there that are just like worshipped in the subways, and it's this pretty weird energy and awkward there. But it seems pretty chill, man.
Yeah.
Definitely a beautiful place.
Yeah, definitely beautiful.
A lot of plants and flowers that we've probably never seen before.
Yeah.
I bet weed in North Korea sucks.
Yeah, I bet it's really bad.
I think we should pull out of South Korea. And Japan, World War II ended, so we shouldn't be there anymore. I think we're all over the place.
True.
Pretty much. Wonder if we're in the South Pole a lot. Antarctica. What's going on down there? Is there any conspiracies about like North Pole and Antarctica and South Pole and what's going on down there? Not too many people seem to live in those places. I've heard they had the solar fields or the North Pole and South Pole blocked off. They don't want you going there for whatever reason. What's going on with that?
There's something going on.
The magnetic poles of the Earth. The imaginary magnetic pole that runs up and down Earth.
This show is a little bit frustrating because I think about all these things and it just makes me kind of angry sometimes. Like, I want to know. And I never will, you know.
Exactly.
The closer you get to the truth,
the closer you get to death.
Yeah, the closer you get to someone taking you out. So like, who does control the truth? Is it all like it's family stuff? So you're born into it? Must be. Or I guess maybe if you were like by some genetic freak accident, you're born with like some crazy intellect, or like you're like super autistic and can speak to animals or whatever. Yeah. They should make a new Dr. Dolittle like that, where it's like a drama.
You know what's a good movie is I watched Fluke the other day.
Oh yeah.
And then Homeward Bound. That was a really good movie.
Homeward Bound is good.
How do all those animals act so perfectly?
Yeah, that's some hardcore work that they had to put into that probably.
Chase Whitley said, plus the Soviets are gone, so we don't have to protect people from communism anymore. Yeah, absolutely. So, we're coming up to the third hour. Second hour, we've been on air for 2 hours. Went by fast tonight. It picked up pretty fast. Definitely don't know how much longer we can go. I don't know what the vibe is. But that'll be great to have some more calls. That'll be great to have, a donation or just check out some merch. Feel free to buy anything to keep us going. Make a purchase or donation. We can go longer. What you guys thinking out there? So yeah,
at this rate, it seems like 8 would be a good time to call it.
Yeah. It's 7:39. Yeah, I agree. Unless we get some donations or a purchase out there, that'd be sweet. Keep things rolling along, and some phone calls. I really enjoy the phone calls. There's been a few episodes where we just had endless calls. Couldn't even keep up with them. So, my bad on not promoting it. Next time I'll post more about it, and I feel that will help out and stuff and get people to, watch more and stuff. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? So much.
There's so much.
There really is. Trying to pinpoint what you can talk about. Here's a conspiracy. Do you guys think we can eat the grass?
Huh.
Is it beneficial? Do you think we can just eat the grass like it's wheatgrass and blend it in a blender? And it's really beneficial to us? And
Maybe.
Yeah. That crosses my mind sometimes. There was this lady outside in LA one time, and she's like, you know what? She's like, never sit down on a lawn with like chemicals sprayed on it and stuff. That's how you get cancer and stuff. I was like, you know what? Lady, you're pretty much right in a lot of ways. I haven't really thought about that. What happened to all those Twitch people last night?
Yeah, they said they were going to be back.
What is this Twitch thing? I don't know anything about the Twitch.
Twitch is a streaming platform. It's
Huh.
cool. It's owned by Jeff Bezos of Amazon.
Wow.
It's cool for sure. There's a lot of. It's got its own kind of culture.
It's like they appear out of nowhere randomly. That's what.
Yeah, what happened on Twitch? You can host people's streams. So if you have tons of viewers and you host someone's stream, they're gonna get a notification that you're hosting someone's stream, and so that's why we had a bunch of Twitch viewers last night. Is that a dude called here? We got a sale from him earlier. Let me see.
Dizzy Disaster.
Yeah. Dizzy Disaster. He hosted our stream, and he's big on Twitch, and that's why we got a 30+ viewers last night on.
Yeah,
on
I mean,
Twitch.
we've had a lot of people coming and going on this stream, but the stream has been pretty low energy, and we're also not on camera too, so that might be a thing. And it might not be a topic that some of those people wanted to do, but last night we were definitely just going crazy, so this stream is a lot more low-key.
Mellow, yeah, more mellow. What do you guys think about Amazon taking over like Whole Foods and all that stuff? What is it? Google and Amazon taking over Whole Foods?
And,
Oh yeah, it's Amazon. Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Interesting.
I know if I ever go to Whole Foods, it's a ripoff. You buy like 3 things and it turns out to be like $24. Get a drink and a salad and like something else. It's like $25. You're like, fuck, man. It's expensive. And then their produce is like the worst, cheapest produce out there. And it costs the most. What's going on with that?
It's really bizarre.
And the most mainstream people like are geared towards that kind of store. It feels like it's the place to go. So bizarre.
It appears that right now Dizzy Disaster is hosting some sort of hacker or programmer stream. He's on Windows and he's coding and going through system config files. Interesting.
Funko, do you think we should play the intro? Because
Yeah,
we haven't
sure.
did that.
Why not?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the intro. Been about a.
Here we go.
Here's the intro to Corey's Conspiracies.
Open your mind. Wake up. Who controls our world? Connect the dots. I'm Corey Howes. Corey's Conspiracies.
The views and opinions expressed herein are solely those of the individual expressing them. They do not necessarily reflect those of the Nartapes network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh yeah, welcome back to Corey's Conspiracies. That was the intro made by the very own Uncle Funkle. He did a really good job on that.
Thank you.
I was blown away on it. And it was so good, it just was making me laugh. It was
it was meant to have a comical aspect to it. For sure.
Yeah, I think I laughed for a good 30 minutes straight. I loved it. So good. We got a new comment, Tyler Clark. I think Jeff Bezos has a conspiracy to get into political office. He bought a $23 million home in Carlo-Rama, D.C. Same neighborhood as the Obamas, Kennedys, Clintons, etc. Whoa.
Interesting. So he's gonna have the really nice house and invite them all over for parties and stuff. And yeah, interesting.
DC has a lot of really nice neighborhoods, it seems like.
There's a really good video, you guys. It was like, it's called, let's see, Google's on Epic. Google's on Epic 2014. It was made in like 2004. It's only like 8 minutes long. And it's about Google and Amazon merging and like running this like crazy AI network by 2014. So it was like based on true stuff, but then it like turns into a sci-fi story once it's in the future, you know, and then it was supposed to be in the near future, so it's already past the year that they said all that was going to happen. But you know, it was still really interesting. Google's on Epic 2014. It's very interesting. It's an 8-minute long animated short. We could play it on the show sometime, maybe.
Oh yeah. Reading all kinds of stuff. South Park uses Columbus Day to mock America's victim culture. Huh.
I need to watch the
future episodes coming up.
There's 2 new South Park episodes I haven't seen yet. I'll probably watch those tonight. Spaghetti night.
Yep.
I'm so tired.
Feel free to call in. We still got about 13 minutes. What do you guys think about the number 13? Doesn't like the elite and like the so-called Illuminati like the number 13 for whatever reason? I believe so. Do you guys know anything about that out there? 13? 13's like some wicked number or something.
Yeah, it's like the unlucky Satan number.
Yeah.
You gotta just get out there every day and do your best. Survive in this crazy world. Don't let the system you.
Nope, don't let the system you. That's a good one. It's a really good one.
Now 9 watching.
Don't let them
watching.
smash
10
you.
watching out there.
Chase Wheatley says, do you think AI will have the potential to take control over shit like in Space Odyssey or Alien?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also think that is that's like a very paranoid and pessimistic kind of way of thinking about things. But you know, just like technology can always be used for bad, so like people are always saying like, oh, like all of Isaac Asimov's books were about how like robots did this. Like, yeah, well that was fiction. Like robots could save us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where do you guys think it would be a good area to relocate from all like these world natural disasters and stuff, or future ones? Where are like good places out there where people are probably relocating to?
Nowhere.
That's
Nowhere? Nowhere is safe.
In America, like think about it, like the West Coast over here in California got earthquakes, and you go up Northwest Coast, you got volcanoes.
Oh wow.
And you go over to Yellowstone, they got the big giant
that's
mega
scary.
volcano that's
Yeah.
supposed to explode and destroy like half the West Coast.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's like tornadoes everywhere in the Midwest and the South.
Florida
and
gets
flooding
covered.
everywhere, and there's hurricanes.
Yeah.
And then there's blizzards.
Yeah. I think I'd rather be in a blizzard out of all of those.
With no power.
No power, and then like food stocked and just like survival, like wood cutting and heat and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a hard one. Where do people go in this world that's safe?
There's
nowhere to run.
Yeah, It's funny to think about how back in the like 500 years ago, you could like go into exile. There's no exile anymore. I mean, maybe. I guess maybe that's what they want you to think. Maybe you could get off the grid. Out there in all those woods.
Yeah, Chase Willie says northern Canada with the permafrost melting, more people will start to move up there.
Huh. Then you gotta worry about being bitten by black bears.
Yeah, bitten.
Or grizzly bears.
Ow! Hit my hand!
Poisonous black bear.
Poisonous black bear.
Grizzly bears or...
Oh, yeah.
Our big eagles coming down to try to get your babies and swoop them up while you're playing frisbee.
Yeah.
Shit happens, man. Got about 9 minutes left on the show. 9 minutes. Get a donation or have something bought. We can keep it going for a bit. Any last comments before 8 o'clock? You guys got anything to say? Anything interesting that we should talk about?
That would be cool to go up to northern Canada.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. It's probably super nice up there and clean air, no smog, you know. There's still a ton of room in Russia for people, but half of it is probably irritated, laugh out loud, joking. I've read stuff about Russia giving free land in eastern Russia. They'll give you free land if you have something to offer, like a trade or something to give back to like a community that can grow. They give you like free land, you can build a home and stuff, and it's just kind of you're in the middle of nowhere, Russia, and you get free land and stuff because it's so big out there. I heard that's going on.
It's huge.
Super huge. Just drive straight up.
Yeah. It probably is all irradiated, though.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we got about 5 more minutes. So, what's on your mind, Funkle? What do you think about?
Dude, it's a crazy world out there. I can't help but wonder if the mainstream media is going to crush the alternative media like Nartapes Network to the ground with their or how about this, like the internet has been like the Wild West for the last 25 years, but all these people are closing in. We got a call. Caller, you're live on the Nartapes Network.
Hey, what up?
What up?
Hey, sir. What are you doing?
We're just chilling, having our Corey's Conspiracy Show. Do you have a question for Corey?
Who's Corey?
Corey is the guy on the screen if you're watching.
What do you think about 9/11?
What a crazy thing that whole thing is. What do you think about 9/11?
I mean, if the airplanes were fake, what would happen to the passengers?
Do you think the airplanes were fake, or are you saying that
The airplanes were CGI.
like there was all computerized? Everyone, all the stuff you saw on TV was faked footage, huh?
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know if that were the case, there's probably all sorts of things they could have done to the passengers, right? They could have just.
And how did they make phone calls from their cell phones if the cell towers don't working at altitude.
Oh, so they must have just been in like a simulated plane.
But what about the footage from?
It's freaking me out, man. I'm freaking out.
I know what you mean.
What about
I'm freaking out right now. Oh my god.
What about the footage from other third parties and stuff?
Yeah. There's all sorts of crazy footage of that.
There's always footage being released once in a while too. It's like new stuff pops up. Some of it's pretty dark and like graphic and stuff, man.
True.
I talked about it on the last show. I don't know if it's true, but there's conspiracy about at the time they only had 25% of the building full of people. The rest of the building was empty because it's so big and tall. They didn't have like the whole building full. But obviously, like a lot of people were informed about what was going to happen a few days before it happened.
Yeah.
Like, Jackie Chan was supposed to film there, but then they canceled filming that day.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, the leaseholder of the building got a $5 billion insurance settlement off of the attack.
Whoa.
And I remember it was either in Zeitgeist or in Loose Change or something. They were speaking to, or maybe it was like a Michael Moore movie or something, and this guy was like saying how he had a friend who was like in banking, and he was like, you need to invest in weapons because in a couple years there's going to be a huge attack on the U.S. soil, and it's going to put us into a war, and if you invest in weapons now, in a few years it'll turn your investment. And the guy was like, but that's so crooked. And this banker guy was like, well, it doesn't matter. You just got to look out for your friends. But trust me, there's going to be an attack. And it was like, so like, you know, things that they've been planning for a long time. And obviously September 11th is like a lot of terrorist attacks have happened on September 11th throughout history. It's like a weird thing.
911. It's kind of relevant how it's 911.
Yeah, emergency.
Yeah, 911. It's like they made it that way or something.
What is the deal? What is the deal with all that shit? All the numerology and cryptic shit. Who knows? And like you remember on the first episode of Corey's Conspiracies, I was showing all the like weird 9/11 symbolism in pop culture, like that Supertramp album when you turn it backwards, the World Trade Center, the U and the P in Supertramp say 9/11, and it's like on the World Trade Center in the picture, and it's like the Statue of Liberty is a waitress, and like all the fucking buildings are like food. It's like weird.
Oh, I've never seen that one until that you showed us, and that was so crazy.
It's pretty mind-blowing. It's like weird, and it's like one of those things where it's like, if that's a coincidence, like, man, what a coincidence, you know?
Maybe they met some fools or something that knew it was up, and they're just like, whoa, man, we're just gonna like...
I doubt Supertramp had any idea.
Yeah. Yeah?
Supertramp rules. That's the only thing I know.
9/11, that's definitely one of the biggest conspiracies and moments that would ever exist in the conspiracy world. Such a big event upon the world, and it just always amazes me that people just kind of still fall underneath the propaganda of it.
Yeah.
And they just don't, you know, it's just like they're supporting the propaganda without knowing it, and that's crazy to me.
It is crazy.
So crazy. Scary. Wonder what a lot of the younger generation thinks, like the kids in grade school and stuff. What is their overall view on that stuff? Maybe I should go to elementary schools and interview kids coming out of school. You know
For
what?
the show?
You know what? That is not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be hilarious.
I actually...
What do you kids think about 9/11? That's, like, so funny. Like it's like, Taco's Conspiracy.
I honestly think that this is going to happen next episode. I think I'm going to go to an elementary school, and I'm going to interview some kids coming out of school about 9/11 and see what they have to say.
Oh, yeah, see what their parents have to say.
Yeah, see what their parents have to say, too, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you get footage and don't get arrested, then we'll show it.
I'm pretty sure I'll pull something off, but yeah, that definitely can happen. You can definitely probably go get arrested.
Yeah, I mean, you would freak those kids out for sure.
Oh yeah.
Have you had
I don't know. Tie your hair back.
Huh?
Have you had any luck trying to talk to kids before?
You just got to get
about
some candy.
anything or whatever. Yeah, definitely, or whatever. But yeah, they're always weirded out. This is definitely.
we're
Oh, we
getting
got a caller.
right at the last minute. Caller, you're live on the Nartapes Network.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, it's me again.
Hey.
What's going on?
Chillin'. What are you up to? You are live on Corey's Conspiracies.
Do you smoke weed?
Yeah, it happens.
Do you smoke a bowl?
Yeah, you know it. What's up? Are you conspiring to smoke some weed?
Now, bro.
Hell yeah.
Do you have any
Yeah, smoke a bowl.
Do you have any conspiracy stuff that runs through your head when you smoke a bowl, man? Do you think about some stuff that's like?
Do you smoke a bowl right now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where's your bong, bro?
It's not on camera, but oh, he's gone. That call sucked. Thanks,
Yeah.
bro. But it is cool to smoke weed. So I appreciate you calling to talk about that.
What were we? Oh yeah. We were just talking about maybe I might go out and interview some elementary kids. I just want to see what their overall view is on 9/11.
Yeah, my guess is that most of them wouldn't know what to say.
No, they would just be like, "What is that? Isn't that when?" Like...
That's really interesting though, because maybe some of them have parents who are like are like 9/11 truthers, you know, because they're out there.
All right, we got time for one more call, and we're winding down to the
Caller,
end.
you're live on the Nartapes Network.
Hey, why'd you hang up on me?
You hung up.
Shout out to Reddit.
Haha. All right, peace.
Shout out to the Cripple Army.
All right, peace.
Later.
All right, that dude and his weird Reddit friends are watching. But it's past time. Should we close the show?
Yeah.
That was a great episode.
Yeah, it was a great episode. I'll read this last comment. What's your Al's opinions on Area 51 and what goes on? Matt, you just came in the live chat. We're actually going to be ending the show. Not next Thursday, but the following Thursday we'll be back up and we'll have a lot of great stuff, and we'll have a new guest on the show. I'm going to try to have this dude Acid Ed on the show as a guest.
That's fun.
And I'm actually going to jot down interviewing people because I've been meaning to do that. I'm going to go out there and interview some people and make an edit on my phone and stuff and put it up on YouTube. That way we can watch it and reflect on that. So,
should we answer this guy's call?
Yeah,
then?
we'll do one more call and then
It's going to be the same guy, I bet.
Yeah, hopefully. Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, same
caller.
guy.
Yeah, I have a lot of money. If you stream another 30 minutes, I'll donate $50.
If you'll donate $50 if we stream another 30 minutes.
Yeah, if you do another 30 minutes.
But you have to donate first.
Yeah, you have to donate first because it's.
Stream another 30 minutes and I'll give you $50.
No, I don't
No,
buy.
yeah, I
30
can't.
minutes extra stream, I'll give you another $50.
I don't buy that.
Yeah, we can't. We don't have time for that.
Try me.
If you paid, we would do it, but
Yeah.
But we're ending.
How do you donate?
You go to nartapes.com/GTG.
Okay, let me figure it out. Hold on.
All right.
All right, yeah, we'll give you a little leeway time if you want to donate. That's cool. So I was just a little anxious, not just to close off the show, but I got a lot of elementary kids to talk to soon.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, I'm ready too, but if this guy actually does it, then.
Matt G, all right, sweet. I'll watch next time. We might be on for a little bit more. We'll find out in a second.
Oh, we got a subscriber.
We got a subscriber.
White Coats just subscribed. Hey, White Coats, thanks.
Well, I don't think they're actually going to send that money.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't feel like waiting around a bunch of time.
Yeah.
To have that
So yeah.
Well, we can hop back on if it comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next time, feel free to donate and all that stuff. If you want to do it way before we end the show, not the last minute. But appreciate it. There's always next show, but we'll see. So all right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this video. I mean, this conspiracy. This week of Corey's Conspiracies.
Hell yeah.
And we'll go out with the intro, and then we'll.
That's
be
it.
back. Yeah, we'll be back not next week, but the following week.
Cool.
So thanks everybody. That was a good show, and see you next week.
October 12th.
October 12th. And then that's at 6 p.m. live from Los Angeles time. And then we'll have a guest. And then also I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna interview some elementary kids about 9/11, and then we'll have all kinds of new good stuff on this show. So see you next time on Corey's Conspiracies.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Peace.
Open your mind. Wake up. Who controls our world? Connect the dots. I'm Corey Howes. Corey's Conspiracies.